But when and then we're gonna get off of this because, but you know what? Because like I swear to God, when I Google your name, there's so many synonymous females, you know, from the Kardashians, Hiltons to Mariah Carey's. Why?
Not Mariah Carey, that was the homie.
Yeah, we heard though.
That one was wrong. Nah.
With her frostbite, man.
That was wrong.
Her frostbite?
No.
We'll get back to it. Don't worry about it. But what I'm saying is, where is this Leonardo DiCaprio playing Scott Storch Wall Street movie at? We need this movie. We need Scott Storch.
We're midway on the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
My buddy, hit me up and was like, yo, these people want to do a movie on your life story, and it's one of the biggest movie producers literally in the world. And, this guy, it's Atlas Entertainment, Charles Roven. He finally, I think the script is completely done. Right. It's been 2 years since I signed the deal, and it takes a long time. Like Hollywood moves process. In a whole different timetable. Right. And Warner Brothers kind of picked up the funding it, and we're attaching a director right now. We're hoping to attach Jonah Hill to it. Me personally,
Jonah Hill can play you. Jonah Hill can play Diego. He can't play you.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, Jonah's an actor though.
He could definitely play the later.
Nah, he's an ill actor. He could morph into him.
I started making music at 15. Professionally at 16, and he could definitely do the later part.
I think he could do it. I think he could pull it off.
But it makes for a crazy movie.
No, I'm a Jonah Hill fan. I follow him on Instagram.
It's a crazy story. But I'm just thankful that it has a happy ending.
Because here's the deal, Scott. I think in that story you got to keep it real.
It's raw. I wasn't able to decide what was going in and what's not. I don't look like an angel in this movie. I'm definitely fucked up in my life.
And you're fucking in here too.
I fucked up, huh?
Let's be clear. You're fucking in here too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I definitely made some mistakes. It makes me look like an idiot though, an asshole, a douche, whatever the fuck you want to call me, but with a good heart.
Hey man.
I never didn't have a good heart. I just was high as fuck and had too much money too fast.
Okay. Now every one of these famous stories, right, where person say it's a drug problem or it's a cocaine habit or whatever, it always starts with one female. I don't know. I don't know. Your smile is different.
He's giving it look like he knows that one female.
No, I don't know. By the way, I'm fishing.
I made the choice to put that shit in my nose, and that was it. But there were definitely some people co-starring in that shit with me.
And who would be co-starring in that bathroom, sir?
There's a lot of people. You think it's cool to be a rat? I'm not gonna rat people out.
No, this is your life.
But you know all the people. I'll let you say it. You know who I was standing next to?
I want to say Paris Hilton. I want to say that,
she
but
was around.
She was around. Okay.
Yeah, Paris was around.
Okay, I smell it.
We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
And
I was a nerd in the studio. Honestly, I was a
Lindsay
nerd.
Lohan?
I was a. Oh, come on, of course. I was a nerd in the studio. Never did jack shit my whole life. I smoked a whole bunch of weed. I had, $1 million cars that didn't go nowhere because I was in the studio all day, every night. My friends, my boy Raul Terror Squad, he would come to the studio, hang out, go to the club, come back to the studio after the club, and I'm still there. And I'll be like, yo, how was that shit? Dope. And, I had a little social anxiety. I wasn't cool yet. Like, I was just this mad scientist in the studio. Then Paris came in, and it was like paparazzis. We were supposed to be working. We hooked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we became a thing. And she introduced me to a nightlife.
You're supposed to go raw. Throw it out there. What the fuck? I'm not the only one thinking that?
I mean,
all these men in this room, niggas, we was rooting for you to go raw.
My pull-out game is strong, so.
Okay, all right. Continue.
So she thugged you out, basically. She thugged you out.
No, she turned me on to the fucking. I had so much fun in the beginning, bro.
Right, that's what's up.
She turned me on to that nightlife. It was paparazzi, pink cocaine, fucking trips to fucking exotic places. And
Miami or LA?
The whole world.
Everywhere.
But we met in Miami. We met when she came. When I met her, she showed up at my house that I had on Indian Creek Island that Ivanka Trump just bought for $30 million.
Jeez.
Nice floss.
Yeah.
Continue.
At any rate, that's where I met her, and there was a connection, and you know we made a cool album for Paris. I know y'all gonna look like yeah, Paris. We made a cool ass album. It was fun making it. There was some cool songs on there. Joe was on there. Jadakiss was on there. We had fun making that shit. And then we just stopped working. Well,
we respect you, Scott.
Listen, we stopped.
We skipped that album.
That's cool.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
I'm sorry. You got that direct though.
For what it is. Yeah, I got the bag.
You got the bag.
And I got, you know, it ended up backfiring, that whole
on
shit.
You or on her?
No, just in general.
Right.
The publicity of working with her, A,
right.
and then B, the type of shit that I was doing because I stopped working and I was just partying.
You were immersed in that world.
She opened the door for me to partying and shit.
And so that's where like because
and I was cool all of a sudden. Now people knew who I was. I mean,
right.
1,000 records. Nobody knew who the fuck Scott Storch was.
But hanging out with Paris Hilton.
Now
know
I'm
what
a
a Yama
star,
is
People
now.
Magazine, shit like that.
Right.
So my stocks went up, but then they went down real fast because I wasn't utilizing it. I wasn't working. I just wanted to hang. I had so much money at that time. I was just like, fuck it, let's just party. Let's go here and there.
It's a great life, though. I mean, I'm sure you regret some of it.
Then she and I split up, and I ended up hanging out with her assistant.
You hitting assistants out here,
Her
Scott?
assistant. That was Kim.
Yeah.
Also blew the fuck up.
Okay, you're going too fast. Let's calm you down.
Another beer.
Let me get you another shot, sir. Let me get you another shot. All right, okay.
It's a little crazy.
You want the raw truth.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
listen, man.
the most of the world knows
man,
it.
listen.
I ain't disrespecting nobody.
You're not disrespecting? No.
It is what it is.
Come on. So, okay, at the time, you knocking down Paris. Y'all break up.
Yeah.
You run into her assistant, or you had the eye on the assistant for a long time?
I mean, of course I had an eye on the assistant, but it ended up...
No sex tape at this time?
Nah.
Okay.
It ended up...
No, I'm asking. What's
It ended up... Paris and I split up, and she called me to meet her in Saint-Tropez.
Paris?
Paris.
This is how y'all get down? Y'all
Yeah.
break up and y'all still go
And
to
then she
Saint
was like, yo, come to Saint-Tropez, I want to see you, whatever. So I showed up to Saint-Tropez, but I think she had already hooked up with somebody else before my private plane was able to show up there. And then I ended up seeing Kim, and we ended up like, you know, hanging out and shit and became friends and, you know, whatever.
I'm not sure what to do at this moment.
Yeah.
I know that's great.
That shit happened. Yeah,
Right
yeah,
before-
all respect.
Yes,
So, man.
and that was L. That was it. He gave it to us, sir. He gave it to us.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from here.
No, I mean, it's just part of history. It's part of history.
It's part of history. Take your shot, sir. Come on. Let's take your shot. Woo! Trying to keep our relationship with Kanye tight. You know what I'm saying? Holy moly.
It's all.
That's all.
It's all.
I just fucking
I'm
around.
cool with Kanye.
Yes.